Edwin Valero.
Throughout his explosive career, Edwin Valero had a total of 27 bouts, detonating everyone he shared the ring with.
Where he from? He look like he from Mexico or Venezuela
Scoring a
or El
record-breaking
Salvador.
18 consecutive first-round knockouts.
He listened to his corner.
He's from Venezuela, huh?
El Inca ascended to world champion status.
He said El Inca. Ooh.
El Inca ascended to world champion
El
status
Inca.
and possessed more than enough talent to grow into a new superstar. This is the story about the rise and self-destruction of a fighter who is remembered as a hard knockout artist inside the ropes.
Self-destruction.
And as a harsh murderer outside of them.
Bro, what the fuck these boxers, bro? This is second time, bro. Hey, man, like, comment, subscribe, bro. Hey, Edwin Valero, bro. Let me know in the comments who y'all want me to discover next, bro. 27 KOs, 27 wins. We are here for it, man. So, hey.
Edwin was born in 1981 in southwest Venezuela, in the state of Merida. When he was 7, his father left home, which forced the boy to drop out of school and sell fruit at the bus station. At the age of 12, he found himself without a roof over his head. Living on the streets, the teenager struggled to find odd jobs until he got lucky enough to be hired as a bicycle shop assistant. The owner happened to be a former boxer who encouraged Valero to try the pugilistic craft. Local trainer Oscar Ortega spotted the Southpaw's rare combination of talent and work ethic and allowed the homeless boy to live right in the gym, which would be his home for the next 8 years. True to his nature as a streetwise child, it's no surprise that Edwin encountered the criminal underworld of mid-90s Venezuela early on. At 16, he joined a street gang, primarily engaging in armed robberies. Simultaneously with his criminal life, in the late 90s, Edwin started competing as an amateur, having conquered the national championship 3 times.
They made a movie about him.
He stopped just short of the Olympic Games due to bad judging.
It's always that bad judging, boy.
The 19-year-old Edwin began preparations for a professional debut. However, all plans were shattered by an accident. Riding a motorcycle without a helmet, he collided with a car. The boxer suffered a severe head injury, undergoing surgery and having his skull patched up with a metal plate. That day became a turning point in Valero's life in many ways. According to close sources, it triggered signs of paranoia, often accompanied by outbursts of anger. Doctors advised him—
Bro, so it wasn't even boxing. They gave that nigga CTE. It was a car crash. Well, a motorcycle crash?
to leave the ring. Nevertheless, after a year and a half, he still debuted in his homeland.
Oh, shit.
Bursting into the super featherweight division of 130 pounds, the hard-hitting lefty earned the nickname the Dynamite in no time. Over the next 10 months, Valero participated in 8 bouts, finishing each and every one within a single round. Chasing global stardom in 2003, he headed to the United States. Training across different boxing gyms, the mysterious descendant of the Incas instantly gained a formidable reputation.
El Inca.
Despite being an unknown prospect, eyewitnesses claim that he dominated sparring sessions against the best in his weight class.
Oh! Oh! Boy, he the smaller version of Mike Tyson. Boy, what? Hey, bro, do not spar with Buddy.
Best in his weight class.
Beep, beep, beep.
There's still footage of Edwin outboxing the then reigning WBC champion Eric Morales.
Eric Morales.
He looked equally impressive against the WBO title holder, Mike Anchondo, who clearly couldn't keep up with the explosive southpaw.
Woohoo!
The future WBA challenger, Urbano Antion, had it the worst.
He clipped him on the chin.
Unable even to peek out from under his guard.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, El Inca is, hey.
Soon, rumors
like
of a
his style. He
potential
a
new
brawler.
boxing star reached Oscar De La Hoya, who offered him a contract with his promotional company, Golden Boy. While still an active boxer, De La Hoya also invited the Venezuelan to train together, but quickly regretted that decision.
Good word. He beat him on
The
Oscar?
word on the streets was that Valero beat up the Golden Boy so badly that Oscar eventually refused to spar with him.
Say swear to God. They playing. He was light there.
Burning with impatience to introduce the up-and-comer to the wider audience,
He said,
the
"I gotta-
promoters
hey, y'all
secured
bring
him a
you."
match on HBO. To their surprise, an insurmountable obstacle arose during the medical examination. Valero's MRI scan found abnormalities related to his old head injury, which he had managed to conceal all this time. The New York
Damn.
Athletic Commission not only sidelined the Venezuelan prospect from the upcoming showdown, but outright prohibited him from competing on U.S. soil.
What?
As a result, Edwin fell into depression, finding solace in alcohol and psychoactive drugs. Unable to climb out of this pit, he spent a whole year on the couch. Still, everything changed when the boxer met the dusky-haired Jennifer
Come on, man.
Bro, what, bro? So this man sparring everybody doing all this and he still, bro, that's insane. Like, somebody gotta let me know some more about that in the content. Like, why would they, like, come on, bro. The injury, understand.
Vieira. They fell in love
on,
right
let me see.
away. Able to climb out of this pit, he spent a whole year
They got him
on
a
the
little,
couch.
yeah.
Still, everything changed when the boxer met the dusky-haired Jennifer Vieira. They fell in love right away, and soon had children together. Now, with a family behind him, Edwin had a reason to get his life in order. He decided to pursue a career outside the United States.
That's crazy.
With a record of 15-0, in 2005 he received an offer and promptly headed to Japan. Justifying his nickname, the Dynamite, Valero planted the first bomb on the opponent's chin in just 15 seconds.
Bro, why they should let him fight in the UFC? He beating everybody up in sparring, man. They was like, nah, we can't let Buddy get in the UFC. He gonna take, the boxing, man. He gonna take it over. USA, y'all was scared, man. Boxing, y'all was scared, bro.
Subsequent
Y'all was
uppercuts,
scared.
as well as a missile cross.
He hit hard, too. Oh, shit.
Forced the local kamikaze to exchange.
Oh.
Still spinning the deadly mill, Edwin was winding up the hit counter.
Hey, them stiff ones. We call them stiff ones. Where we from, we call them stiff ones. When he start hitting them stiff, we call them stiff ones. He hit him with stiff ones.
And brought the kiloton hook to its destination.
He hit him with stiff ones.
Hurting the enemy's basement with a rear hand, the Venezuelan guerrilla loaded up on a lead hook to the dome.
Yeah, we call them stiff ones.
Another first-round knockout for Edwin, who would soon bring that stat to 18, setting a unique world record.
18 KOs.
In the spring of
18 fights? That's
2006,
crazy.
Valero faced a tough test in the form of Genaro Trazancos from Mexico, who immediately felt the destructive potential of the signature cross with a hook. El Inca pressed forward with his hands down,
El Inca. That's a hard nickname, I ain't gonna lie. I cannot
leaving the
count.
foe no choice but to slug it out.
Oh!
In this manner, Edwin imposed his street fighting style.
Them stiff ones. Hey, them are
Where
stiff
one's
ones.
resilience
He about to go down. He about to go down.
and punching power were the decisive factors. And both of which Valero had in abundance.
Oh! Caught him with a stiff one. Don't go knee. He said, I want you on a knee. Catch that still
Harnessing
one real
body
quick.
torque after powerful hooks, the Dynamite switched to the midsection, earning a title shot.
El Inca.
The WBA gold belonged to Vicente Mosquera, the flamboyant 21-1 Panamanian dubbed Crazy,
Dubbed
had
crazy.
not lost for more than 6 years,
Damn,
mowing
word.
down the opposition with machine gun-like fire from both hands.
Opening fight of his professional career. Oh, left hand goes in.
Fueled by the home crowd, the champion sought to prove he didn't fear the challenger's power, which was a
Cody.
mistake.
Dándose a respetar el campeón. Como quien dice, si pegas, pégate. Y le pegó Valero. Le pegó. Es caída oficial.
The reverse 1-2
He
discipline
dropped him.
Mosquera. Now Valero took over with long combinations.
No debe dejarse dar esas andanadas. El loco es mejor que camine el ring.
Pum,
Porque
pum.
algunas de las peleas se las han parado a rivales de...
And repeated the script.
Y esperar el ataque. Bien Mosquera.
Nevertheless, the Inca Chin passed the stress test.
Amigos. Sintió el golpe
oh,
Valero.
oh.
Está sentido.
So by the second minute, the number of plot twists skyrocketed.
Lo quiere medir Valero. Bien la derecha y la izquierda y cayó Mosquera.
Nah, this is a good fight. I can't lie.
Edwin's attempts to seal the deal in his usual manner inside of a round proved unsuccessful.
Valero lo mide, ahí está, con la izquierda.
He trying to get him
Conectó
up out of there,
fuerte.
though.
Sentido el loco Mosquera. Ya para el loco Mosquera.
Mosquera eagerly absorbed the challenger's best efforts.
Fuerte los golpes de Valero todavía. El loco equivocándose en recortar distancia se llevó un izquierdazo a la cabeza.
Forcing the foreigner to retreat to the ropes.
Ser Valero, pero el loco está arriesgando demasiado. Y está conectando bien Mosquera. El loco bien con la derecha y también la izquierda.
The champion masterfully moved off the line of attack at times.
Mosquera bien abajo, respirando por la boca desde el
Vamos a
primer
ver,
asalto. Bien, loco.
Did not shy away from getting dirty.
Los golpes
champion,
ese golpe
hey.
de derecha de Mosquera le dio en el pecho y rastrilló hasta la mandíbula.
And
He
looked
come to
for a
fight.
head-on brawl.
Mosquera con la izquierda.
And he got it.
Buena
He
derecha
got it.
doblada por el loco a la cabeza una vez más. Se faja otra vez, pero Valero pega muy fuerte. No debe iniciar esos ataques suicidas el loco todavía.
The hurricane of fists was only halted by the bell.
Digo, el loco. Está sentido. Mareado, se acabó el round.
I'm be honest. USA probably was right though, because him getting more damage to the head probably didn't help. I'm be honest. It probably didn't help.
In the third stretch, Valero would sting
thought
off
about
the
that.
back foot
Y va hacia adelante, recibiendo castigo por parte de Valero.
and slowly realized why the Panamanian got the moniker Crazy.
Bien, Mosquera. Mano a la izquierda del paraguayo. ¡Me cayó Valero!
The audience roared with delight, and stuff started flying into the ring.
Damn, word.
Y en un
Having tasted the canvas for the first time, the Dynamite did not go stale.
más Mosquera, pero pesan las manos del...
They was lit out there. I ain't gonna lie. That was hard. I ain't gonna lie. I wish every fight was like that. Was hard. They
La
was lit out
izquierda
there.
bien de Valero.
Ending the round on his own terms. At the midway point, Edwin endeavored to seize the center.
If he don't knock him out, he gonna get
increasing his
robbed.
offensive
Mil golpes enconchados no es estrategia. Vaya izquierda por parte de Valero. También el loco Mosquera con la izquierda.
Mosquera refused to yield,
Bien Mosquera con la derecha.
continuing to push forward under a hail of blows.
Bien Valero, conectando fuerte al loco Mosquera.
And it was stiff
Los
ones.
golpes de Valero han perdido mucha fuerza. Derecha, rostro. Una mano también por parte de Mosquera. La derecha del loco.
Individual moments of success from both athletes
Es esa la viveza del loco Mosquera. Terreno, conectando bien. Bien ahora Valero. Bien Valero con la izquierda.
combined with their stubbornness led to long-lasting shootouts.
Bien Valero con la combinación.
In the Battle of Wills, Edwin looked sharper,
Ah,
Bien la
and his left down the pipe found the target more and more often.
La izquierda.
Feeling a make-or-break moment coming,
Atacando Valero.
you gotta get a knockout, bud.
Valero opened the seventh, blasting
El
from all
Inca.
guns.
Otra vez la derecha de Valero. Está sentido Mosquera.
It's only the 7th round. That's
Muy
crazy.
arriesgadamente allí.
Despite fatigue and incoming traffic,
Acabó la gasolina Mosquera en este asalto. Vamos a ver.
Oh,
the champion grabbed any opportunity to counter.
Problema Mosquera. Bien
he getting
Valero.
beat up though.
Con la combinación. Se tambaleó.
Yet he couldn't keep up with the calculated challenger.
He tired.
No solamente está perdiendo este round
He
el
get hit
campeón,
with
sino
stiff
que está dejando
ones.
desgaste.
Even
Back
in the
up.
later portions of this grueling affair, Edwin maintained a high output,
Derecha, el loco abajo nuevamente. Responde Valero.
clearly not encountering the same resistance.
Contra la cuerda, está sentido Mosquera.
Bum, bum.
Recibiendo metralla.
Early in the 10th, he delivered another batch of straights.
Décimo asalto, señores. Bien, Valero con la izquierda y la derecha. Se tambalea Mosquera. Se la van a parar.
And
I like other
unloaded
dude
against
from
the ropes.
Panamania. He got a chance. He fearless. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't
Pavón
trying to
de
go
cerca.
down.
Está mal Mosquera.
He
Running on
getting
a
hit
low
with
health
everything.
bar, Mosquera kept going through sheer willpower,
Mosquera más débil luce y más se reduce en su...
so the Panamanian's corner decided to intervene.
Yeah, that shit over
Se
with. man.
vendieron. Pararon la pelea. Se acabó. Nuevo campeón. Ganó Valero. Noche triste para
That's
el boxeo
crazy.
panameño.
At the age of 24, Valero captured the World Championship belt.
Técnico y nuevo campeón. Super
24.
Puma.
He showed that he was not just a one-round fighter, but capable of going through the trenches.
Mosquera. Mano a la izquierda del panameño.
Quite effective on the retreat,
Ambas manos. Bien la izquierda de Valero.
while remaining lethal throughout a prolonged, exhausting battle.
Veloz, aunque sí muy hábil, pero si se para allí enfrente barre.
Following his biggest career triumph, Edwin immediately embraced his beloved wife. Back in his homeland, Edwin was welcomed as a national hero. The champion was received by none other than Hugo Chavez, who
Hugo
personally
Chavez.
awarded
Who
him
that, the
the
president?
Order of the Liberator, Venezuela's highest state honor. Later, Valero declared himself the
Damn,
president's
word?
public supporter, and in turn, Chavez became the boxer's patron. However, the more famous Edwin grew, the
Damn.
deeper he plunged into the void of destructive habits. The dynamite regularly abused alcohol with powder. Indulging recklessly, Valero would often lose control and erupt in anger towards his loved ones. His wife frequently found herself caught in the crossfire of the boxer's fury. Jennifer never complained publicly, but
Damn.
according to relatives' accounts, in 2007, she attempted to take her own life. Meanwhile, a line of contenders had formed.
Bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Damn. Yeah, that extra punishment on his head, bro. Mixed with the drugs ain't helping.
Behind Edwin,
Ain't
each on the
gonna
list
go.
experienced
Damn.
the sniper cross.
Damn. Bomb.
And the malicious finishing sequence.
Finish it.
His cold-blooded and merciless style resonated particularly well with the Japanese, who eagerly invited
Japanese
the
like
Inca
violence,
a couple
boy.
of times a year. Valero didn't disappoint them with his constant pressure.
Japanese like violence, goddamn now.
どんどん仕掛けに行くと思いますよ。
Tenderizing bodywork and subsequent switches to the head.
チャンピオンの方もきついですよ。もらってますよ。
which rearranged people's faces. The champion also made a pit stop in Mexico, where he put the local challenger on shaky legs in a matter of minutes.
Doesn't want to be there, and he's
Oh.
already got some trouble. It's target practice for him right now.
Straight left hand that time.
Edwin would calmly step back,
In his mind, we're down.
then come in with preemptive punishment.
Water that he hasn't experienced. That time he said, it down.
The left fired like a pistol that night,
It will be a great fight. This is another version of Pacquiao here, Valero.
while Valero never lacked gunpowder.
Hasn't been able to do much offensively again. And he's measured him now with the left hand. Look at his head getting rocked. And referee almost.
Saving Private Zavaleta from concussive damage,
Something, but even the low blows.
Many more clean head blows. 53 seconds to go.
Oh, a
fell
chin.
upon the referee.
The
Yeah.
fight's all over. And it's a good stoppage. He clipped him with a big right hand.
Slipping across and answering with a blast to the midsection, Edwin chinned the adversary with a hook on the exit.
He like, now I don't want no
What's
more of
next
that.
for Edwin Valero? What I want is to go to the US, fight against the elite, and prove to the world that Edwin Valero can beat Manny Pacquiao, who people call the best in our division.
Bro, bruh, USA, bro. I'm saying he had a brain. You know what I'm saying? But he was already fighting. If he gonna already fight, he don't really care about, bruh. Let him fight Manny.
Creating a buzz outside of the States, the Rough Diamond caught Bob Arum's attention. Impressed by the Dynamite's explosive properties, the powerful promoter offered his services. Using his influence in the world of sports officials, he secured a license for his new protege to compete in Texas.
Okay.
As a bonus, Valero received a shot at the vacant WBC strap in the lightweight division. Antonio Pitalua welcomed him, a knockout artist just as wild, with a record of 46 victories and 40 oblivions.
And 40 oblivions.
Enhancing his image with a chest tattoo, El Inca gauged the distance with the lead hand to the torso.
As he does so. I'll notice that, Dougie.
Added the left, and seamlessly transitioned to combination work.
He likes to follow it with the right hook. Three-punch combination now.
When he getting close, he goes, oh yeah,
He
stiff
also
ones.
peppered the opponent with crisp 1-2s.
Valero to get into punching range.
You know what, Barry?
Lured Antonio in by keeping hands low.
Painful gloves to get hit with. I mean, these guys are. That's what Antonio tried to do. He's radar. He got
El Inca.
big right hand.
Ooh,
To
with the
expose
left.
openings in his defense.
See if he listens to his corner.
Right hand, short right hand, knocks Pitalua right on his back, and he's in trouble.
The trademark lead hook shook up the recipient's hemispheres.
This fight may not go much further.
The referee allowed Pitalua a chance to continue, but it was Valero who seized the opportunity to complete the execution.
Finish him off and
We done, bro. They over with. Stiff ones, stiff ones. Man, that shit over with, man. Man, bro. Yeah, man.
Well, that is a huge victory for Edwin.
In just 1.5 rounds, the Venezuelan demolition expert claimed
Became
the
a champ.
prestigious
That's
world
crazy.
title and vividly showcased his ferocious strength to the American public.
Do you feel you made a statement?
Why was it vacant?
Completely. I really demonstrated there's a lot of power in my hands.
So you did that to Pitalua. You feel that you can do that to the best fighters in the lightweight division?
If I connect, it doesn't matter who's in front of me. The result will always be the same. It seemed that the whole world was in the palm
Damn.
of Edwin's hand.
I'm
But
gonna
just
let him
5
fight.
months later, his American visa was not renewed due to a traffic accident and carrying firearms without a license in Texas. Once again,
Texas is known for firearms. Texas, what we doing? Y'all couldn't be like, bro, come on, we in Texas. Come on. Oh, come on, Texas.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
But, yeah.
finding himself on the sidelines, the boxer sought consolation from drinking, taking his anger and frustration out on his family. In September 2009, amid a heated family dispute, he struck his mother and injured his sister, but it was Valero's wife who suffered the most. Jennifer ended up in the hospital with a gunshot wound to the leg.
What?
Relatives refused to provide testimony, and his association with Hugo Chavez compelled the Venezuelan police to turn a blind eye. Forced to fight outside the United
That's crazy. Yeah, I forgot he was good with the prep. Yeah, that's tough, bro. Damn.
States, Valero defended his lightweight title for
He
the first
shot.
time.
Hold on, bro.
in
How did his girlfriend get shot, though? He didn't shoot his girlfriend. Oh, in the leg? What the fuck?
soil, where a stadium packed with exuberant compatriots witnessed glove detonations.
Bum, bum.
In the boiling cauldron of violence, the champion refused to take a step back. Left no shots unanswered, and burned neurons away in fire exchanges for 6 rounds. Sensing the smell of his melting gray matter, the challenger quit on the stool. Just a month and a half later, in early 2010, Edwin headed to Mexico. A welcome was provided by Antonio DeMarco, the interim title holder, riding a streak of 12 victories.
The Castaneda just wasn't big or strong enough to handle.
DeMarco, how did the Norris stay up?
It's over.
Among the thousands of fans who came to support their hometown guy, proudly stood 3 loyal fans of the Venezuelan. Although the event took place outside the US, it was broadcast on HBO. 6 years after the failed medical exam, Valero finally appeared on the key boxing network.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In the Battle of Southpaws, Edwin seized the center.
The elevator did the same thing.
May have come from that at the very beginning.
Countered the jab.
He's a converted right hand.
Snuck in a lead uppercut.
And the right jab and the
Boom.
And uncorked his signature cross.
Ooh.
The
Them
hands
legs
were away
started
from the chin as always, which did not hinder him from keeping it out of reach. DeMarco kept getting tagged with the left in the second as well.
There's a left hand.
Mistake he's making, and Valero's taking the advantage.
His chance came in the form of a sharp elbow.
El Inca. Bam.
Valero with both hands down.
There's the elbow.
That opened a nasty cut on the champion's forehead.
Francisco Arenas is the...
Oh, damn, he elbowed him.
A gash like that would halt the bout these days. Luckily, the doctors weren't as strict in Mexico. The contest was resumed, and high tensions flared up with heavy leather thrown both ways.
An awfully big target on the face, and a mouthpiece now gone. To being a brawler.
Here comes
Valero did not ease the pressure.
landed some meaningful punches. There's no question about that. Oh, big left hand.
Stabbing the midsection with a long jab.
Edwin Valero in red.
And then shifting attention to the upper floor.
There's big shots by Valero.
There you go. When he just start throwing them in bunches, and you don't throw them back.
Although ruthless on the attack,
By Valero was a strong.
he maintained vigilance in defense.
In the black trunks. Now DeMarco.
As the rounds progressed, the damage from the straight left hands was stacking up.
And again, another left hand.
And HBO commentators compared Edwin to a young Pacquiao.
He is like a mini version. Right now, he's a mini version. He's a bigger version when Pacquiao fought this way of Manny Pacquiao. And there's the straight left again by Valero.
I mean, yeah, fast and brawl. I can see it, but
he jabs to the body. He feints. He's a more complete fighter than I thought when I watched the tape.
In the seventh, the champ increased his dynamite export.
He's a future superstar in this weight class.
But you know what was the most impressive thing about it?
Staying light on his feet.
Because Valero throws a lot of punches from weird angles.
no.
He would pierce with the lead hand. And have fun on the counter.
Like he did.
Valero.
Now this,
The Mexican's chin held high to the national standard.
Get the crowd out of this
I
fight.
swear to
The
God.
cumulative effect was undeniable.
very bad.
Punches in combination.
The matter is, he is showing all those nuances.
Maybe Valero is the fighter that is actually taking the beating, but he is his family, Carolina, and the kids. Daddy's doing good work tonight. Although Carolina, with the look of concern on her face,
Still full of energy.
Point in the fight though, where even though
Why she? Hold on, bro.
and the kids,
Why she?
Daddy's doing good
Is she got a tear eye?
work tonight.
You look like she got a tear eye. How am I tripping? Damn. I don't know. Something ain't looking right. Look, I don't know, man.
Although
Shit,
Carolina, with the look of concern on her face,
Still full of energy.
point in the fight though, where even though DeMarco
In the ninth, Valero came back as the aggressor.
get hit with a right hook, but he is late.
left hand is vicious. Now he goes to the body, comes over to the
Fencing with the jab.
And there was talking DeMarco's. It's one and done when he throws punches.
He chipped away at the challenger with 1-2 follow-ups.
DeMarco and his people are monsters.
And when the bell rang,
open, tired, a beaten man as he.
the opposite corner decided it was enough.
Damn, where? Stop the fight.
Tiring on his stool.
Damn.
The champion continues to reign. Edwin Valero.
Edwin secured his 27th consecutive finish in 27 outings. That violent night won him the hearts of thousands of
27
fans,
consecutive
earning global recognition for the first time.
Damn, that's crazy. 27.
Now
Damn.
the Dynamite has set his sights on big names. He always dreamed of a showdown with Manny Pacquiao and asked Bob Arum to set up a rendezvous with the Filipino. In the spring of 2010, rumors began to circulate about a potential clash between the two lightweights, but the dream was not meant to come true. On March 25th, Valero's wife ended up in the hospital once again. This time, she had bite marks and a broken rib. Soon, her husband rushed to the scene and started threatening the medical staff. As a result, the boxer was arrested and later placed in a psychiatric ward to be treated for depression and addiction for 6 months. Nevertheless, his connections got him released just 9 days later. Seeing the country's biggest star in such a hopeless state, the government of Venezuela decided to send him to Cuba for treatment. On the way to the airport, Edwin was escorted by the police, but he managed to escape. Under a delusion of persecution, he rented a minivan and drove to a neighboring city with his wife. Hoping to shake off the imaginary surveillance, he checked into a local hotel. According to eyewitnesses, the spouses calmly talked in the lobby.
Hold on. They was taking him to like... Hold on.
His connections got him released just 9 days
I gotta
later.
hear that again. What the fuck?
Seeing the country's biggest star in such a hopeless state, the government of Venezuela decided to send him to Cuba for treatment. On the way to the airport, Edwin was escorted by the police, but he managed to escape. Under a delusion of persecution, he rented a minivan and drove to a neighboring city with his wife. Hoping to shake off the imaginary surveillance, he checked into a local hotel. According to eyewitnesses, the spouses calmly talked in the lobby and proceeded to their room. 6 hours later, Edwin walked into the lobby barefoot, covered in blood. He slowly approached the reception desk and said that he had struck his wife with a knife 3 times. The detectives who arrived at the scene found the body of 24-year-old Jennifer Valero on the floor. After the arrest, Edwin refused to plead guilty. Still in shock, he told the cops that the ones who chased him had killed his wife. Valero only came to his senses at the police department, piecing together the events of the past night bit by bit. Once it all hit him, he uttered, "Now I've lost everything for sure. I won't be able to see my children." To prevent a possible suicide attempt, they took away his jacket and shoelaces. On the way to the prison cell, he told the officers that he felt lonely and needed someone to talk to. "Don't leave me alone," were the world boxing champion's last words. A few hours later, Edwin Valero was found hanging from a noose made from his sweatpants. He was 28 years old.
From his sweatpants? 28 years old, bro? Damn. I wonder what happened, bro. Why did he do it, though? I wonder what. Man, that shit crazy, bro. That's like almost the same thing that with Gotti. But in a switched around. God damn it.
Edwin Valero emerged from living on the streets to the world's biggest arenas, instilling fear in his opponents with cold-blooded ferocity in the squared circle. The undefeated Inca couldn't overcome his demons outside the ropes.
See if he listens to his call.
The boxer's story is yet another reminder that mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power.
Oh! Get it!
Damn, that's crazy.
Retreat, about 7 unanswered punches.
If you enjoyed the video,
Bro, that's insane, bro. I like discovering this stuff though, cause it's like makes you think about certain things in life, bro. But look, man, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments, did y'all even know about this dude, El Inca? And bro, remember how y'all feel about the situation? Let me see y'all next one, man. Okay.